Welcome, Senior High School. Greg Halo with Dave Wagner. Dave, it is Monday Night Basketball, a game postponed early in the season. Toma coming off a loss to Aquinas, and they're coming off a loss to Westfield, who we lost to 2 games ago. Toma started the season, lost 6 out of 7. They've won 5 of their last 8. And keep in mind, coming off back-to-back losses against 2 very good teams in Westfield and Aquinas, both ranked in the state. Trying to win their 4th straight tonight on the home floor.
Yeah, I give them pretty good odds. You know, the other night we had the makeup game, and boy, we had a buzzer beater to win it for the boys. So hopefully we have that kind of luck here tonight. Hopefully it doesn't come down to the last second, but yeah, girls playing pretty well. You know, a couple of real tough games, and not a big surprise that they lost. So now we get an opponent coming in here that they feel that they probably should beat.
Well, enjoy the moment tonight, because 3 nights from tonight, this Thursday night, a very good West Salem team comes here. They are 15-1, ranked in the state. And then Friday, Central here, and that's another winnable game. So a busy week starts tonight for the Toma girls, doesn't it?
Yep, and you know, like we talked about the boys game, you know, we're in the meat of the season right now, a lot of games, and you know, you're seeing some teams now for the second time and heading toward the end, and this will be a real tough week for the girls and a lot of basketball to be played.
Wags 9 regular season games starting tonight. 5 of those games on paper right now against teams with losing records. So, but you still have to win the games, don't you?
Yeah, like you said, you know, enjoy this tonight. Hopefully, if you take care of business against the teams you should, you know, it makes it a lot easier when you're going up against state-ranked teams and, you know, coming out on the short end.
Well, unlike the boys, the girls have won more games at home than they have on the road. They're 4-3 at home, and they'll look for their 4th straight home win in a non-conference matchup against the Green Devils of Adams Friendship. Monday Night Basketball next on the Hagen Sports Network.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
We provide sleep services for a wide variety of sleep issues: obstructive sleep apnea, narcolepsy, insomnia, restless leg syndrome, to name a few.
I've been a patient at Toma Health and with the sleep study for a 1.5 years now. It's made a big difference in my energy level and my alertness at work.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
Welcome back, Toma Senior High School. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Monday night non-conference girls basketball. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Green Devils of Adams Friendship under head coaches Ben Peasy and Sam Page.
Number 1, Maya Kulzer. Number 11, Lily Schmeckel. Number 4, Addison Lula. Number 14, Abby Shaw. And number 33, Morgan Irene. The Lady Devils are coached by Ben Pease and Sam Page, along with Kyra Lula. And now the starting lineup for your Toma Timberwolves. Junior, number 2, Olivia Wall. Senior, number 4, Bryn Newman. Senior, number 13, Aubrey King. Senior, number 21, Lauren Noth. And junior, number 22, Yvette Miles. Timberwolves are coached by Mark Van Hayden, Brady Lewis, Dan Wall, and Jacob Moore. Officials for tonight's game are Steve Parker.
All right, Toma comes in here with a record of 6-9, coming off a loss to Aquinas. They're coming off a loss to a very good Westfield team who Toma lost to 2 games ago. They come in almost identical. They come in 6-9, and Toma comes into tonight with a very similar record. Both teams 6-9. Green Devils lost to Toma last season. Overall, they're a pretty young team. This is Shaw. Shaw brings it around the right side, dump it over in the corner. Shot from the corner is going to be way off for Bula. And Toma the other way. Lauren Noth. Wags, we lost. Only had 29 points last game at Aquinas. That, by the way, Dave, for Aquinas, for the Aquinas girls, their 85th straight win in the MBC.
Yeah, that's quite a streak, isn't it?
Well, as long as they're going to go out and find players, it'll be a while before. I mean, and they have done that, and they're proud of it. But no, Toma just in the long list of wins for Aquinas. Newman going to load up a 3, won't go for Bryn. Lauren Noth is the 13th best rebounder in the state right now. She averages just over 13 boards a game, does Lauren. She had 10 for Toma in that loss at Aquinas to lead Toma. Played about a minute. Still scoreless between Adams Friendship and Toma. Nice block right there by Noth. Lauren Noth to the glass. And Toma winning 2-0. Bula on the inbound. Bula to Shaw. And Shaw will walk it down for the Green Devils. As we played a minute and a half of the first half. And Toma winning 2-0. Kautzer can't control it. Picked up by Toma. 2 minutes in the first half. Toma still leading 2-0. Lauren Noth to the glass again. And she's going to have to earn at the free throw line.
Following Kautzer, her first, team second, Noth to the line for Toma.
Lauren Noth leading the team in scoring. She's led the team in scoring all season. 3-0 Toma, all the points on Lauren Noth. And she can't get the second one to go. And Toma leading 3-0 over Adams Friendship. We played 2 minutes of the first half. This is Shaw dumping it off on the left side. And a foul coming up.
Following Yvette Morales, her first.
This must be, well, they have a number 11, and I don't have an 11 on my program. I have to figure out who this is. Schmeckel, thank you. Schmeckel wearing number 11. And she gets the second free throw to Schmeckel. And it's 3-1. Toma leading Adams Friendship. We played a little more than 2 minutes of the first half. Lauren Noth with all the points for Toma. Schmeckel with the free throw for them a moment ago. Turnover Toma. Green Devils the other way with Shaw. Shaw dumps it off to No, Shaw took the glass herself and draws a Toma foul. Our officials tonight, Steve Korger, Patrick Corder, and Seth Yarko are our three officials tonight. Toma still leading 3-1. Trying for their fourth straight win on the home floor is Toma. Trying to pick up their seventh win of the season, as is Adams. As these teams come in here with identical records at 6-9. Toma 4-3 at home. 3 on the way is going to go. That's Olivia Wall. Olivia had 6 in the loss at Aquinas. As we said in that, they had 29 points total. Lauren Noth had 10. She was second in line with 6. 6-1, Toma leading on the Wall 3 a moment ago. 5-point lead now. Evelyn Shaw with it for Adams. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball here. Going to get a foul away from the ball. (6-1), Toma still leading. 14.5 to go in the first half. Kautzer out there to Irie. Irie to Shaw, and we're going to get another foul coming up here. 6-1, Toma leading Wags. It hasn't been a scoring marathon, but Toma on top by 5.
Yeah, both teams kind of feeling each other out, I guess, as it often happens in the first part of a game. But Laura Noth again gets us off to a pretty good start.
Well, they get it inside, and the basket is going to be good. That's Parr. Parr not starting tonight, coming off the bench, and it's a 6-3 Toma lead now. Turnover Toma. Shaw the other way, going to draw another Toma foul is Shaw. And that one guy's blowing the whistle tonight, isn't he?
Yeah. It's been pretty much one guy here so far.
Shaw at the free throw line. Evelyn Shaw at the free throw line for Adams. Toma leading 6-3. Toma averaging 48 points a game, giving it up at 55. Adams is averaging 40 points a game, giving it up at 43. Lauren Nolt another rebound. 6-3, Toma leading Adams. Just under 14 to go in the first half. Monday night non-conference basketball from the senior high. A game being a makeup game that was postponed earlier in the season. Nice pass right there, and it'll go. It goes for Parr. So Parr has scored their last 4. And it's a 6-5 game. 4 unanswered quick points for them, Dave.
Yeah, turnovers a big key there. They're creating a lot of turnovers and turning them into points here in the last couple trips.
Winding down to 13 to go in the first half. Toma leading 6-5 for Adams Friendship. As I mentioned earlier, they're only averaging 40 points a game. We'll talk more about that when we come back. 13:09 to go in the first half. 6-5, Toma leading Adams Friendship. Non-conference girls basketball will be back in 30.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
We provide sleep services for a wide variety of sleep issues: obstructive sleep apnea, narcolepsy, insomnia, restless leg syndrome, to name a few.
I've been a patient at Toma Health and with the sleep study for a year and a half now. It's made a big difference in my energy level and my alertness at work.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
All right, Toma leading 6-5 over Adams Friendship. Toma led 6-1 at one time on Olivia Wall 3. They have scored the last 4. Dave, I was going to mention they only average 40 points a game. This season, 6 games, they've scored less than 30. So on paper, they normally don't score a lot. Toma averaging 48 a game, giving it up at 55, and they only give it up at 43. So they don't score a lot, but they haven't given up a whole lot either. They were 10-14 last season. 10-14. Noth, who has with it for Toma, loses that pick. Got another turnover for Toma. There go the Green Devils the other way, with a chance to take the lead here. And they will. Basket by Schmeckel. (7-6) Adams Friendship, 6 unanswered points. Lead Toma. A little more than 12 to go in the half. 9 games remain in the regular season for Toma starting tonight. This Thursday, West Salem is here, a very good West Salem team. And then Friday, La Crosse Central's here. So 3 home games this week for Toma. Adams tonight, West Salem Thursday night, and La Crosse Central Friday night. Three on the way, isn't going to go. Lauren Nolt another rebound on the par miss. Been a while since we've scored, hasn't it, Wags?
It has been a while, it's for sure. It's kind of been a drought here, and we talked about Lauren Nolt getting off to a good start, but I think you have to try to find a way to go back to her here, and Toma having a hard time with the defense of Adams Friendship, creating a lot of turnovers, and if not turnovers, they're poking the ball away and kind of disrupting things.
Yeah, Toma jumped out to a quick 6-1 lead, and they have scored the last 6 and lead by 1 with just under 12 to go in the first half. And another Toma turnover, which is Wags was talking about a moment ago, and they're going to call a walk on the other end on Shaw. Or did they call a foul? But she did walk.
Walked first.
Yeah. Wow.
Walked into a foul, and they called a foul. Anyway, that's the way I saw it. Yeah, but again, the turnover, that's something that they're kind of, their hands are very quick and they're very active. Anytime they got a chance to knock a ball away or feel like they can get a hand on one, they're in there.
3 from the corner is good. That's Parr. Parr, who did not start, Dave, has come off the bench. And all she's done coming off the bench is score 7 to lead them. And Toma down 10-6, 9 unanswered Green Devil points.
Yeah, it was 6-1 and looking pretty good there early. They have upped their pressure, and Toma's had a hard time with it. And again, good example of it right there, forcing a turnover.
Bula throws it away to Lauren Noth. Toma needs a basket. It's been a long drought for Toma, and there's a walk on Toma. Yeah, Toma came out like gangbusters, scored quickly, led real quick in this game, 6-1. Might have gone ice cold since the early minutes of this game and trailed 10-6 now. As Adams has run off 9 unanswered points, the lead 10-6. Bula dumps it down the corner. Back out high to Shaw, and they turn it over. Lauren Noth with it for Toma. Toma in search of a basket. It's been a while. Aubrey King for 2. And that breaks the long scoring drought, Dave. 10-8 Adams.
Yeah, and there's someone else I'd like to see get involved offensively, and that's King, and they did a nice job running that play for her right there. Got easy to.
Well, they got 3 shots at it right there, and that can't happen. 12-8 Adams. Yeah, Aubrey King so good at scoring in the paint as she did a moment ago. And Toma turns it over again. Hasn't been a pretty half of basketball for Toma, has it, Dave?
No, not real sharp. Not real sharp at all. I mean, that really wasn't a defensive cause of the turnover, just a bad pass.
Laura Knowles to the rebound on the miss. Bula with the miss. Yvette Miles in for Toma. And Victoria Miles will sit down. 9.5 to go in the first half. Toma led once, 6-1. Then they scored 9 unanswered to go up 10-6. And it's 12-8 Adams right now with the lead on Toma. Lauren Noth, nice pass to King. And King misses it but gets the putback. That's another thing Lauren Noth can do for you, Toma. She's going to score your points, but she's very good at assist, and she gets one right there. Actually, she doesn't, as King missed the initial shot but got the putback, and it's 12-10, King with 4.
Yeah, but Noth drew the defenders and made it very easy. King had one-on-one under there, even though she missed the first one. She stayed after it and paid off with a rebound basket.
We mentioned earlier 9 regular season games going for Toma after tonight. Starting tonight, 9 regular season games. 3 this week. Thursday was Salem here, Friday Central here. And we also mentioned earlier those 9 remaining regular season games. 6 of Toma's opponents have losing records going into tonight. So Toma with a chance to maybe have a 10-win season or more. We'll see. 3 ball on the way, going to be off. Rebound the Shaw. Shaw in traffic. Won't go. And Brent Newman with the rebound. Toma still down by 2. Lauren Noth to the glass. Miles. 3 ball for Newman. Brennan Newman gives Toma the 13-12 lead. 5-0 run, Dave, for Toma after they went on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, nice to get that 3-pointer to go down. I think maybe the first attempted tonight. You saw their coach want to walk on Noth underneath before that pass. I think he had a pretty good gripe.
Schmeckel gets the basket for them. A very short-lived lead for Toma. 14-13. Newman's lead was a brief one. Lauren Noth to the glass. Tell you, Dave, if you can get Noth the ball like they just did a moment ago, that's a big if. If you can do it, they have no answer. But can we do it, or will we want to do it? You know, last game we did, Lauren had 22 points at halftime, thinking she's going to have a huge game. And as you know, yes, we won the game, but she only had a 3-point second half.
Yeah, but again, she's a workhorse, and she's taken it to the glass a couple of times, and a couple of times we got it to her, where she could post up. So we get it in those positions, and she's tough to stop.
A little more than 7 minutes to go in the half. Toma led 6-1. Then they scored 9 unanswered points, led 10-6. And then the lead has seesawed back and forth since then. It's 15-14 Toma right now, with 7:13 to go in the first half. 16 fouls on Toma, 5 on the Green Devils. Bula with for Adams. down by 1, just under 7 to go in the half. 3 on the way is going to be off, and Lauren Noth with the rebound. Aubrey King with the left hand, won't go for Aubrey. Did everything but finish, didn't she?
Yep, that was a nice play. They ran and just had to put it up with the left hand there and didn't get it.
Bula for 3. Excuse me, that was Kautzer? All right, Kautzer. I was looking at the 1. I thought it was Bula who wears number 1, but they give it to Kautzer. And that quickly Toma down by 2. Newman to change that, can't. (17-15) Adams. 6 to go in the first half. And a game where leads them at absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and neither team being real patient, maybe a little bit, but both teams coming down and getting shots up rather quickly.
The other 3 way off. Rebound to Lauren Noth. They're not afraid to take the 3, are they?
No, they haven't been. They hit a couple.
There's Katie Carlson with a 3 that's way off. And Schmeckel with the rebound. 5.5 to go in the first half. 17-15. Adams still leading Toma. Bula dumps it off to Johnson. Left side Shaw. Shot from the outside won't go. And the rebound to Miles. Yvette Miles rebound. Still a 2-point lead for Adams. 17-15. 5 to go in the half. Lauren Noth. Miles for 3. And the rebound to Shaw. And she'll bring it the other way for Adams. Well, Shaw took it all the way down herself. Bula. Kautzer. 17-15. Adams still leading. 4.5 to go in the first half. Both teams looking for their 7th win of the season. Both come in here tonight 6-9. Johnson, the Bula. And it's going to stay with them. Toma started the season losing 6 of their first 7. They've won 5 of their last 8 and looking for their 4th straight home win. Down by a couple. And the break in the action. Here's a look at some businesses bringing you tonight's game. We hope you'll thank and patronize them. Why we hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses. We just showed you a moment ago, bringing you all different events here on the network. Wags, I don't know if it was my meds or not, but all so far tonight I've been saying they are 6-9, and they are actually 5-10. Not sure why I kept saying that, because I knew they weren't. Toma is 6-9, and they come in here 5-10. and lead by 2. Bryn Newman, Katie Carlson. They get it down to Lauren Noth, and Lauren is going to miss 2 of them. 2 easy shots would not go for Lauren.
Yeah,
a contact, though, wasn't there?
Well, the second one, I think she felt contact because she just kind of stood flat-footed and flipped it up toward the basket. I think she felt contact and thought she was going to go to the free throw line, yeah.
Yeah, but there was no call. 17-15. Adams still up by a couple. Again, keep in mind, they normally don't score a lot of points. They only average 40 points a game. 6 games this season, they've scored less than 30. So actually 17 for them is pretty good. Toma down 17-15, 3 to go in the first half. And Toma turns it over again. Shaw the other way to Bula, and Bula throws it away. You just sense, Dave, this is another one of these games where if somebody could go on a run, it'd be huge, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you really get that sense. It's been, just back and forth, and not a lot of scoring in here so far. So if you could get a lead against either one of these teams, it'd be hard for them to come back, I think.
They went on a 9-0 run early in the game. There's King for 2. Aubrey has 6. They went on a 9-0 run to go from a 6-1 deficit to a 10-6 lead on Toma. But Toma overcame that. We're tied at 17 now with just over 2 minutes to go in the half. Turnover Toma. Shaw the other way. And then a foul coming up on Carlson.
Carlson, her first team.
Wags for what it's worth. They are now the bonus.
Yeah, 2:06 to go in the half, so Toma reaching that 7th foul. They've got 5, so they've got a couple to go. 1 to go.
Free throw good for Schmeckel. One more for Schmeckel. And she gets them both. Schmeckel has 7. And they lead by 2 again. 19-17 over Toma. Under 2 to go in the half. King to Miles to Newman. Noth cross court. Miles pulls down a high pass. Noth for 3. Lauren with the miss. Rebound Adams. Another foul coming up. Walk on Adams. Minute and a half to go in the half. Toma still down by 1, 19-17. Leads have gone back and forth the whole half. Here's Miles for 3. Yvette Miles knocks down the 3. And it's 20-19 Toma with a minute to go in the first half. So Toma by 1. Kautzer to Shaw. Out there to Schmeckel. Kautzer for 3. And a foul in the paint coming up on Adams Friendship. Schmeckel gets the foul. 45 seconds to go in the half. Seesaw back and forth. The lead has gone this whole half. Toma on Miles, three-pointer, leading by one. Newman for three. So back-to-back threes day by Levette, Miles, and Newman have put us up by four.
Yeah, that's kind of a mini run there. I don't know, except for when we went up 6-1, I think that's probably our biggest streak in a while, those 6.
23-19, Toma. Aubrey King in and out and back in. 8-0 run for Toma. Final seconds ticking away, and at the half, Toma leading on an 8-0 run. Back-to-back threes from Levette, Miles, and Bryn Newman, and then King with a basket. 6-point lead. Toma at the half. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Welcome back, Toma Senior High School. Greg here along with Dave Wagner. Wags with about a minute to go. Adams led 19-17. And then Toma closes the final minute on an 8-0 run. Back-to-back three-pointers from Yvette Miles and Bryn Newman. And then King with a basket to end the half. And Toma up by 6 as we start the second half, leading Adams.
Yeah, Adams stayed in the locker room, didn't even come out for a shoot around here. I'm not sure what was up with that, but anyway, yeah, they controlled most of that first half, led most of it, once they got the lead, and then have it all go away in the last minute and a half. That had to be kind of tough to take to the locker room with you, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking with a minute to go, they thought either we're going to lead, more than likely take a lead in the locker room, but it never happened. All right, Toma with 6-point leads to start the second half. 29-25-19. Toma trying to win their 4th straight home game. On a Monday night at the senior high. Tonight it's not a sellout. No sellout tonight, is there, Wags? Plenty of seats here tonight. Lauren Noth fouled. First half scoring for Toma. Bryn Newman with 6. Lauren Noth with 5. Olivia Wall had a 3-pointer. Aubrey King leading the way with 8. And Yvette Miles had 3. For them, Parr with 9. Kautzer with a 3. Shaw with 2. And Schmickel with 5. They were 3 out of 6 at the free throw line. Toma was 1 out of 2, only shot 2 free throws. One more for Noth, gets the second one. All right, so that's 9 unanswered points, Dave. 9 unanswered since the final minute of the first half to go from 2 down to now 7 up.
Yeah, so we hit the floor hard. Air ball on a 3 for a team that doesn't score a lot of points. Coming from behind can't really be one of their strong suits, I would not think.
Yeah, we said they only average 40 points a game. They've had 6 games this season where they haven't scored 30. They've scored 30 or less in 6 games. So 19 for them, pretty good for a half. Toma up by 7. 9-0 run since the end of the first half, carried over this half. King makes it an 11-0 run. Aubrey King with 10. And it's 11-0 run for Toma. And they lead by 9, 28-19. And this was the run I kind of talked about earlier, Wags.
Yeah, exactly. And, King looked like she was kind of tied up with the defender there. That was a nice pass that kind of led her toward the basket, got her away from the defender, and got an easy 2.
Here's Lauren Noth. Aubrey King the glass for 2 more. Aubrey with 12. 13 unanswered points for Toma. Carried over from the first half to the second half. 13-0 run. Lead at 11. And we'll be back in 30.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
We provide sleep services for a wide variety of sleep issues: obstructive sleep apnea, narcolepsy, insomnia, restless leg syndrome, to name a few.
I've been a patient at Toma Health and with the sleep study for a year and a half now. It's made a big difference in my energy level and my alertness at work.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
All right, welcome back, Toma Senior High School. Greg Haig along with Dave Wagner. Monday night non-conference girls basketball. Toma in the last 3 minutes, Dave, the final minute of the first half, 2 minutes into this half, on a 13-0 run. They go from a 2-point deficit to now an 11-point lead.
Yeah, but it's a nice run for sure. And, they were struggling with the turnover early in that, or most of that first half actually, and a lot of that, if you can get rid of that and make passes, and there's a foul, make passes and hang on to them when they're made to you. I mean, that just makes a big difference.
First of 3 straight away games for the Green Devils. This Tuesday, tomorrow they'll be at Nakusa, and then on Friday they'll play at Watoma. Toma tonight, Monday night. And then this Thursday, a very good West Salem team is here. And then the Lacrosse Central Riverhawks will be here on Friday night. So a busy week of home basketball for the Toma girls. So far, so good, up by 11. Almost 3 minutes in the second half. Aubrey King with 12 lead everybody. Livia Wall misses the 3. And they get the rebound. Moore with the rebound. Shaw. Cross court to Kautzer. Back to Shaw. It'll stay with Adams Friendship. Kautzer for 3. Put back, wouldn't go for par. Body's on the floor. 3 on the way, no good. Put back is going to go for Wall. And it's a 15-0 run. 32-19 Toma.
Yeah, we just keep playing pretty good defense, and they've had that last one was a long possession and ended up getting a good shot. Good wide open 3-pointer, but couldn't make it.
Oh, they can't buy one. King with the rebound on the Schmeckel miss. Noth, Wall, Yvette Miles. Newman, Noth, turnover Toma. Shaw the other way, looking for their first points of the second half, and she'll get them. Shaw with 4, and that ends the unanswered point streak, Dave, at 15. Laura Noth with the miss. Yvette Miles for 3. 32-21, Toma the Adams Friendship, as they just ended Toma's 15-0 run to cut the lead to 11. Toma's led by as many as 13. Deep rebound to Olivia Wall. Bryn Newman misses the three, and the putback in the paint for King. Aubrey King with 14, and Toma by 13 again, Wags.
Yeah, it took Aubrey King a bit to get into that scoring column, but once she's got there, she's really contributed big time in this game.
Yeah, she's so good in the paint as Aubrey. That's normally where she scores, and she's so good in the paint. Right around the basket. We're going to get a timeout here? Maybe not. Yeah, we're going to get a timeout. Well, Toma was on a 15-0 run. They lead by 13. And we're breaking the action. Here's some businesses, organizations bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. All right, welcome back to Toma Senior High School. Greg Hanglow with Dave Wagner. Toma closed the half on an 8-0 run to take a 6-point halftime lead. Then continued it in the second half. It was a 15-0 run before they scored. 13-point lead now for Toma with 12 plus still to go. It's a long way to go, Wags, isn't there? And they turn it over. Nine to 2. Toma's outscored Adams here in the second half. 9-2. Turnover Toma. Schmeckel short. Put back will go. That's Shaw. Shaw has all their points in the second half. She has 6. And the lead is at 11. It's been anywhere from 13 to 11. Miles misses the 3. Schmeckel with the rebound. And Adams with a chance, Dave, to get it under 10. With 11 plus still to go. And they will. Basket by Parr. Parr has 11. And don't look now, Wags, the lead is under 10. It was 13.
Yeah, you know, you need to respond if you're Toma. Don't let them go on a big run and get real close.
Katie Carlson tries the 3. And who are they going to give it to? Says a Toma. $11:05 to go. Green Devils have cut the lead under 10. Making a little run here. Katie Carlson dump it off. Misses Miles for 3. Victoria Miles. Dave, we're getting good looks, just not making them.
Yep, a couple of nice, good open three-pointers that didn't go down.
Well, they can get it down to 7, and they won't. Laura Noth rebound. 10:30 to go. Still a 9-point lead for Toma. It was 13. And there's Noth for 2. Lauren with 9. Aubrey King leading everybody with 14. Parr has 11 for them. Lead back to 11. Parr to Shaw. And a bad pass right there. Thursday night, the West Salem Panther girls will be here. They are very good. 15-1 as of tonight. They're ranked in the state. And then Friday night, the La Crosse Central Red Raiders, the Red Hawks of Central will be here Friday night. Central is 6-11. 6-11 as we play on Monday night. And they'll be here Friday. Three-pointer shot for Newman. Rebound Noth. Newman gets it again. Bryn's gonna thought about the other three. Olivia Wall for 3. Olivia with 8. And Toma's lead back is 14 now, Dave. Biggest lead of the game for Toma after they cut it down to 9. Now it's a 14-point lead, our biggest of the night.
Yeah, and I talked about we had to respond, and we did. You don't want them to go on a big run to get back in the game. So now with under 10 minutes to go, it just starts getting tougher and tougher if you're Adams.
39-25, Toma leading Adams. (22), Dave. A 22-6 run, 22-6, since we trailed 19-17 with a minute to go in the half. We've outscored them 22-6 since then, and lead at the moment by 14, our biggest lead of the night. Bad pass right there to Olivia Wall. Wall to Miles. Tomo comfortably on top by 14. Yvette Miles for 3, rims out. And they get the rebound with Shaw. 8.5 to go. 39-25. Tomo and Adams Friendship still by 14. Shaw. Three-pointer good. That's Irie. First points of the night for Irie. And the lead down to 11 for Toma, 39-28. Turnover Toma. Hasn't been a thing of beauty, Dave, but we're up by 11, aren't we?
Yeah, like you said, since being down 1 there just before halftime, we've dominated this game from that point on in a nice way.
Toma by 11. Have led by as many as 14. Near turnover right there. Nice move, nice basket right there. That's Parr. Parr has 13 to lead them, and the lead back to 9. They had it down to 9, then Toma upped it to 14, and now they're on a run, get it under 10 again at 9. Newman for 3. Bryn Newman with 3 threes. She has 9. 9 points for Bryn on all 3 3-pointers. 7 to go in the half in the game. Toma up by 12 again. They've led by as many as 14. Toma trying to win their 4th straight home game. And go to 5-3 on the home floor. We're going to take a break. Toma by 12. We'll be back in 30.
Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
We provide sleep services for a wide variety of sleep issues: obstructive sleep apnea, narcolepsy, insomnia, restless leg syndrome, to name a few.
I've been a patient at Toma Health and with the sleep study for a year and a half now. It's made a big difference in my energy level and my alertness at work.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
All right, just under 7 minutes to go. Toma with a 12-point lead on Adams. They've led by as many as 14. Irie on the inbound. Johnson knocked away, and then Johnson fouled.
Foul on Ruiz, her second.
Toma still by 12. We've only had 2 fouls, Dave, this whole second half. 2 fouls is all that's been called. Each team with a foul. This is Moore, Irie, Johnson. That's Moore. Cross court to Irie. Irie takes it to the glass. Irie with 5. They've all come in the second half. Lead down to 10. It was 14 for Toma. So they're not going away, are they, Wags?
Yeah, they're kind of hanging around just within distance where if they, hit a couple three-pointers in a row, they could be right back making a 2-possession game. And then Toma starts to worry, I think.
Well, we're just under 6 to go, and Toma turns it over. They can get it under 10. Foul on Toma. That's only Toma's second foul. Newman in. Victoria Miles in. Should say Wall in. And Victoria Miles check in. Toma by 10. 5.5 to go. 42-32 over Adams. Thinking about the 3 was Irie. Didn't take it though. Now Irie's going to take it. And the rebound to Lauren Noth. Toma by 10, but just about 5 to go now. This is Victoria Miles. Victoria Miles knocks down the 3. Her first points of the night, and the lead Dave back to 13. Actually back to 12.
Yeah, nice to see her get that in the scoring column, and they've been trying those 3-pointers here in the second half and finally get one to drop.
Actually back to 13, 45-32 Toma. So Toma's had anywhere from a 10 to 14-point lead, and they've made runs to get it under 10. But then every time they've got it down to 10 or just under, Toma's responded. So it's a 13-point lead with 4.5 to go. 15-0 run, Dave. Huge in this game. If Toma goes on to win this game with 4.5 still to go, it'll be that 15-0 run to end the half and carry over in the second half. It was huge, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That was where this game changed and where Toma took control for sure.
All right, 4.5 to go. Toma leading by 13. Toma being very patient. King, Miles, bad pass there. And they're going to capitalize on the other end. That's Shaw. Shaw with 8. Lead back to 11. Another Toma turnover. Well, a basket here, and they'll get it under 10. 3 on the way. That's going to be off. Schmeckel with the rebound. 3:20 to go. Toma still by 11 over Adams. 45-34. King to Noth. Lauren's had kind of a quiet night for her. That's 10. 10 for Lauren Noth. King leading the way for Toma with 14. Parr has 13 for them. And a block right there by Olivia Wall. Wall, Noth, King, count the basket. And another assist for Lauren Noth. 16 on the night for the senior, Aubrey King, and Noth the assist.
Yeah, they ran that beautifully and can't get the free throw, but that's the way you like to see it. And then you can draw that foul also and get the ball to drop. That's bonus.
And just like that, Toma's lead is 15, the biggest of the night. That's Schmeckel. Schmeckel has 7, their first points of the second half. 2:10 to go. Toma by 13. Another Toma turnover. And a foul coming up on Lauren Noth. So I'll say what I said earlier in the broadcast, Wags. If you're Toma, it hasn't been pretty, but it looks like we're going to hang on for the W.
Yeah, you know, it's what you want to do on your home court is take care of business in one way or another. You know, again, this game was close, and we trailed a lot of that first half. Eventually, we were able to take control of the ball game and really haven't been threatened.
One more free throw for Shaw. And she misses them both. Lauren Noth rebound. Lauren a little slow to get up. Let's hope she's okay. Lauren hit the floor kind of awkwardly there, didn't she?
They have support.
Maybe contact? Yeah, she might have lost the contact here.
Bloody nose.
Oh, bloody nose. No. My goodness. So they'll attend the Lauren Noth.
Need a little ice.
And while they do that, we'll take a break. We'll be back in 30. And Toma leading, still as you can see, by a score of 49-36. They're still cleaning up the floor where Lauren Noth had the nosebleed. And it looks like everything is ready to go here. All right, 2 minutes to go. 49-36, Toma beating Adams Friendship. Aubrey King, 16 points to lead everybody. Parr with 13 to lead them. Toma just looking to run some clock here now with less than 2 minutes to go. Carlson, Newman, Wall. Miles is playing catch here. Back to Newman, back out of the Wall. Toma not looking to shoot here right now, as you can see. Although Miles is going to change that and hit the three. So the vet Miles, who had that big three-pointer to end the half, to start that run at the end of the half, has 6 now. And Toma with their biggest lead of the night, a 16-point lead on Adams Friendship. And a Wall in for Toma. Lily Noth in for Toma. Louise in for Toma. 62 seconds to go as Mark Von Hayden clears his bench. So Toma is going to win their 4th straight on the home floor. 4th straight home win. Get their 6th win in their last 9 games. And go to 7-9 on the season with a very good West Salem team coming here Thursday night.
Well, the boys got the big upset of Aquinas, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe the girls got a big upset in them.
Tell you, when this team started out 1-6, you thought it'd be a long shot to get maybe 10 wins, but with their schedule, it's feasible, but you still have to play the games. This will be their 7th win tonight. Turner Toma with 20 seconds to go. Stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard coming up next. Brought to you by Murray's on Main. Final seconds ticking away. And Toma's not even going to shoot it. And Toma comes away with a 52-36 win. That 15-0 run to end the half and continue in the second half was huge. Murray's on Main scoreboard is next. Stay with us.